Applegate. I have lasagna. Watch with us, maybe.
Welcome back to our show. Watch with us, maybe.
We watched our first episode
It's a different genre.
of Dead to Me.
Dead to Me.
It's a comedy drama.
Comedy drama.
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep repeating you.
What was your, yeah. Yeah. What was your reaction, Melissa? It was very visceral.
I liked the first episode, but I was shocked with how it ended. But I really liked.
I was not shocked at all. I was like,
Well, like I saw the fact that they were going to move in together.
it was like this weird Grace and Frankie thing.
It was actually because when they were smoking pot on the beach, it reminded me a little bit of Grace and Frankie.
And also it's by the ocean. They learn to end up living together. They're kind of an odd couple.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, okay, well, first, what would you give the episode?
I'd probably give it an 8.
Okay.
What about you?
6.
I didn't like it.
I did not love it.
Why?
I thought it was really predictable, and I didn't think it was that funny. Like, I guess if you're asking what I think is going to happen, because I'm just going to get into that,
Mm-hmm.
I think that, what's her name? What are the two leads' names?
Judy and Jen. Judy is the one that was miscarriage or.
Okay, I think Judy is probably a Looney Tune and was having an affair with that woman's husband and killed him on purpose, and that she went to the grief group to get to know her better and get more ingrained with her life because she's a crazy person.
Yeah.
And so she could move in with her. I think she's a Looney Tune. And I thought that the first time she met her, she like made a purpose to come talk to her.
Oh, yeah, she gave her number.
And like even her reaction to Jen being like talking about her husband, she had like this look on her face like, I know him.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I could be completely wrong.
But
that's
then,
just what I
but
got.
then now she has Jen is selling the ex-fiance's house.
Yeah, I guess that's the only part I don't understand because
I don't know if
James
Judy
Marsden
knows.
is such a big actor. To have him in like this tiny part, he'll have a way bigger part.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like an asshole too in this show. So
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I did not see the fact at the very end, this is a big spoiler, but that she actually hit her husband.
Oh, I thought so for sure.
I didn't think that.
Well, I thought they were having an affair.
Yeah, which just makes sense.
Yeah.
I just thought she was
But I don't know what they're going to fill the next 9 episodes with. Obviously, I hope, here's what I actually really hope. Here's my favorite part of the episode. My favorite part of the episode, other than the lighting, which I really enjoyed, was the woman in the grief group. I don't know if you...
Which one?
Like-
The Xanax girl lady?
No. The one who was like, she kind of smiled a couple times. She was like singing between them at one point. She's my favorite part, and I hope we get to know a lot more about her. I don't know anything about her. She had brown hair. I don't know. I just hope we get to know more about her.
I wasn't even paying attention to her. I don't even know who she is.
Well, she's my favorite part.
Wow. This is why you didn't like the episode that much, I see.
Well, also, I felt it was very predictable.
I don't feel like it was very predictable.
I feel like from the first moment, I was like, I know it's going to happen.
But it all makes sense with everything that you're saying. I give you that.
I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, it's just like, why do they introduce this character?
Now I'm intrigued of
and
like
she's
how.
like, it's a complete accident. I'm like, no, it isn't.
But then I'm interested about how like the miscarriages play into
were they
it.
from her husband?
Or the other guy.
Or maybe they weren't having an affair. I don't know.
I don't know.
What about you, Melissa? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think you're correct. Completely.
I kind of hope I'm not, because that's like, I ruined the show for everyone.
You did. But then they could go on with this plotline for a little bit and they could change it.
I hope they do.
They probably will because they're making...
It's very obvious. Like, even if I hadn't thought that from the beginning of the episode, which I did, they put it out there for everyone by the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not really a spoiler.
Yeah. Baby. Okay, so she hit the guy. She went to the hospital and that's why she was bleeding. Therefore, she miscarried because of the car accident, not because of her.
That could be.
Which would make sense.
Or maybe she killed him because it was his baby, and he was like, you can't have this baby, I already have a family.
Yeah.
So she killed him, and then she had a miscarriage as an accident.
All the questions.
Case closed.
We figured
We
it out.
finished the show.
Don't worry about even watching the show because we know.
I guess I should put a
The end.
spoiler tag on this at the beginning.
Spoiler. Julie spoils the whole show.
I don't know, maybe it's not it.
Maybe it is, though.
Maybe it is.
Maybe Julie really spoiled the show.
We'll see.
Just please note, Julie spoiled the show and not me.
Okay, we'll see.
But
I'm excited to see where it's going, actually. I think it has a lot of potential.
I thought the acting was great in it.
I really like Christina Applegate.
Who's that?
She's the main person, Jen.
There were some moments of how she said things. I was like, Julie would say that?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, what did she say at the beginning?
No thing. It's like, what was it?
She was trying to hug her at the very beginning, and she was like,
no. And even with the lasagna or whatever, when the neighbor was giving her the lasagna.
oh, yeah.
She said something that
Oh, yeah,
Julie
I said,
would say.
great.
Yeah, great.
Great. Or she was like, can I hug you? No. It's not that I'm cold, but if I don't want something, no.
No. She is loving when she wants to be loving. She's a very loving person,
Yes.
but when she wants to be.
Yes, I have boundaries, which are healthy.
No, that's very healthy. Boundaries are your friends.
Anyway,
You can't, like boundaries. People are like, oh my God, we have no boundaries. That is bad. That is so
that
bad.
actually is very unhealthy.
That's very unhealthy. Boundaries are your friend.
I recently read this, and it was very, very helpful for me because I am a people pleaser. It said, remember when I told you?
You told me this like 5 times.
I know. I'm
already.
going to tell you 7 more times. And I'm going to tell all of you. And hopefully again. Okay, so I heard this thing that's like, you're a good person if you put other people's needs above your wants, but it's self-respect to put your needs over other people's wants. And that is a really good way for me to keep that in mind and very helpful.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I used to feel guilty being like, well, they really, it's like, no, if I need to go to bed, then I can't wait up for you to do, to come pick up something or I can't wait for that email from work late if I have to get my rest.
There's also another thing that you said last week about like helping friends.
What did I say?
Well, like, of course you want to be there for your friends in any way you can, but there's some things that you just can't help with. Like the analogy of if your friend got stabbed in the heart, you wouldn't take out the knife, like you would take him to the hospital.
Yes.
You don't know how to fix that. It's not your responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, you have to know your limitations.
Yeah, you have to know your limitations. And I think that
was really helpful too. And that was straight from my therapist.
Yes.
So that was very helpful.
It is really helpful because sometimes I want to be there this all way possible. But it's a little mix of what you just said of like putting your own needs above other people's wants and then also realizing there's limitations to what you can do.
Yeah. And I mean, you should definitely just be empathetic and be there as you can, but also know your limitations.
Yeah, there's some times that you just can't be there for people in the way you want to be there for them.
Right.
Because it's just not healthy for you.
Well, you can still
and this
be
is
there for
why
them, but you
boundaries
can't-
are your friend.
But you can't, I mean, you're not a heart surgeon. Right?
No. Unfortunately, I'm not. But I am a rocket scientist. I'm so fucking smart.
Okay. On that note, we're going to let you go. We're waiting for episode 2. Dose. We'll see you in the episode.
Maybe.
Love you. Bye.
We hate you. Bye. Bye forever.
Bye.
Go.
Bye.
No.